What's up? Finishing frame E of my 5-meter ocean-going Setka A sailboat is up. But you know what I need first? Yes! Let's go! For those of you who are new here, I'm building this Setka A sailboat, which is 5 meter long, to cross the Atlantic in 2029. Now you might think 2029, that's still a long time to go. But the thing is, I'm not the most experienced boat builder, nor am I the most experienced sailor. So I want to have this boat in the water a lot sooner. So follow the journey if you want to see if I make it. Today I'm working on frame E, which is the most forward frame of the boat. There is still the gussets to come on there. Like this one over here, this, like that. And the other one like that. Like with most boat jobs, preparation takes most of the time. There are several dowels sticking out, which I'm removing here with the multi-tool. The previous glue up left some epoxy on the frame, which untreated isn't a good bonding surface. It's always one you forget. Since I've done this glue up some time ago and I've used thickened epoxy and used the dowels of course have some epoxy on them. I can of course try and sand that off. I think I would do that actually, I'll try and sand it off. Right, now it all fits, let's mark the glue area. There. I use double gloves as most people do. This makes it easy to change a dirty glove, which is a pain if your hands are sweating. All right, let's mix up a little bit to do the impregnating. Let's make it 30 grams, 42. Sadly, I only have a time lapse of the glue up itself, but I'll show it in more detail in future videos. I'm using unthickened epoxy to make sure the glue joint is nicely saturated. And then a mix of epoxy and cotton fibers make up the thickened glue, applied on the gussets and then clamped in place. Initially I used these clamps, but then decided to use screws to hold the gussets in place. Now there's no more movement in the joint, so I can clean up the squeeze out. This is the 3 gussets all glued up. In the end I used screws to clamp them down a bit better. This frame, as you can see, is quite thick here, which is not according to plans. It's thicker than according to plans. And also these beams here are not in there. So this bulkhead, which should be a watertight bulkhead or becomes a watertight bulkhead, is as sturdy as hell. For the next video, probably I'll do the glue up video of the keel from the ghost ship. And after that, we're working on frame B, which is the most complicated frame in the whole Setka build. So stay tuned for that. Hope to see you soon.